October 5th, 1925, that the Grand Rapids Y Men's Club came into being. It was only 3 years earlier in Toledo, Ohio, that Paul Alexander, a local attorney, brought together his vision of forming groups of men around the world to be visionaries and supporters of the YMCA. And what a vision. Today there are more than 25,000 members in 82 countries. Our club is the 4th oldest active club in the U.S., followed closely behind our sister club in Muskegon that will celebrate its centennial in a few months.
Dear friends of the Wise Men's Club of Grand Rapids, it is my great joy and honor as Secretary General of the Wise Men International to greet you when you are celebrating a truly remarkable milestone, 100 years of service to the YMCA and your community. Since your founding in 1924, the Grand Rapids Club has been a shining example of what it means to live out the mission and values of our great movement. Over the past century, you have consistently demonstrated unwavering commitment, creativity, and compassion, touching countless lives across the world, strengthening the bonds of fellowship and service. Your dedicated leaders and committed members have carried forward the vision of our founders, responding to the needs of your community with courage and faith. Whether through your steadfast support to the YMCA, your outreach program, or your community initiative, you have shown that service is not just an activity, it is a way of life for all your members. This centennial celebration is not just about looking back at your proud history. It is also looking forward, renewing your commitment to serve, inspire, and lead the years ahead. The world still needs the spirit of wisdom that you embody, and perhaps now more than ever before. On behalf of the international headquarters and all my colleagues, the entire Wise Men family around the globe, I extend my heartfelt congratulations. May your legacy continue to inspire new generations of leaders, and may your next 100 years be more even impactful. Have happy centennial, the Wise Men's Club of Grand Rapids. Thank you. God bless you all.
Let me congratulate Wise Service Club of Grand Rapids on behalf of the U.S. area. I want to congratulate the President, all the members, their families, past and present office bearers for this great accomplishment. Congratulations. To commemorate the celebration, the 100th anniversary celebration, on behalf of U.S. area, I would like to present a plaque in recognition of your service. I would request 2 past area presidents are here tonight, Debbie and Charlie Redmond. I would invite them to join me to present this to President Jason. So as they walk towards us, let me read this. 100th, the centennial celebration logo is here. Recognition of excellence presented to Grand Rapids Wise Service Club 1925 to 2025 in recognition of 100 years of truly extraordinary service, leadership, and achievements for your YMCA, community, U.S. area, and Wise Men International. Presented on October 6, 2026, Joseph Kachavala, U.S. Area President, 2527, International Assembly Representative. So.
Young Men's Christian Association means to be a Christian and to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And that's been an asset of our club for many, many years. Young Men's Christian Association became Y Service Club after we were encouraged to have females as members. And after the first female member was initiated, it was determined we'd better change the name to an appropriate service club recognition, which we did.
I was invited to join the Wiseman's Club by a former member, and I felt immediately welcomed by the group.
What motivated me to join the club was I like to be physically active, and my employer encouraged me to be involved with the club.
Every business in town wanted their young people, young employees, especially the professional ones, to join an organization like the Wiseman's Club.
And a lot of unselfish members in the club who have dedicated not only financial resources, but time and energy. It was a great fellowship.
We've got main projects are the White Elephant Sale. We work with the Santa Claus girls on their project. And I, for many years, was the race director of a race that we put on, which is still around. But I think Tom may very well have been the most effective sale chairman I can remember, because he always made more money than I did. So I'm not bothered by that, Tom.
Thank you.
When I joined the club, we met every Friday noon for lunch.
The weekly meeting format cemented the club continuously throughout the year.
And we were a club that was well known enough that if we wanted the mayor of Grand Rapids to come, he came every time. Nobody ever turned us down. We had enough prestige in this city. They wanted to come speak to us because we were respected in the community as a good club. And that felt good to feel that I was part of that.
Gerald Ford, who was our congressional representative for years and finally became president, his policy was, and this started before I even joined the club, that when he was running for Congress, on the Friday before the Monday election, he always came to the Grand Rapids Noon Wiseman's Club to speak. For some reason, Jerry just felt this at home.
These speakers connected many of us to events, organizations in the community. And I've appreciated our speakers thoroughly. And that continues to this day. In these past few years, we've had just excellent speakers, inspiring, informative, and I expect that will continue.
To be 100 or have 100 years of success is worth noting. On 100 years of existence, you won't find a lot of service clubs or church groups that last that long, that are as strong as we are at this point. And that comes from good membership leadership.
They've continued to keep their same focus. They haven't strayed away from that focus and are just as enthusiastic about it now as they were 50 years ago. The continued focus of keeping your eye on the ball and the target of what we're about and the mission we're trying to accomplish hasn't changed through the years. Our ability to accommodate that has, and by improving, but we're still staying focused on something that's very worthwhile, and it's certainly my hope and prayer that continues, because the need will always be there.
Slogan, it says, "A great legacy is to be built upon, not rested on." Well, Greg Weiner certainly hasn't rested on that legacy. To hear that almost $140,000 was raised, I take my hat off to everybody who's done that, and there are many of you in the room that have done that, but that has become so sophisticated, the marketing that's taken place, the social media, and obviously the results have been great. Number two, we've all been influenced by Al George. Now, if you ever loaded a trailer with Al and didn't get hollered at, you didn't show up. You had to pack it perfectly. Nothing could slip. If you did it wrong, he would correct you. You had to take care of it. So I recall a story that my friend Brad Howell told me. He's making a pickup, and they're in the Y truck because Al used to drive his own trailers from his company, Camp Records Management, and then finally the Y bought its own truck. Well, they're barreling down 96 towards Fruit Ridge. They're making their last pickup of the day, and some guy cuts them off and just right in front of the truck and goes up Fruit Ridge. Well, that's where they need to go too. So Al hits the brakes and yells, "There's no brakes!" He didn't have brakes. So here they are barreling down this exit. The guy who passed him up is at the top. He quickly turns over. What's Al going to do? He can't do anything. He has no brakes. He has to go through Fruit Ridge without this truck getting hit, and a lot of problems. So Al drives through the intersection into a hillside, slows the thing down. This truck stops about 10 feet from a telephone pole. So I asked Brad, I said, "Brad, how in the world did you get back?" And he said, "I think a record came, but all I was thinking about was getting home and changing my underwear." He really didn't say that. But had that truck rolled over 4 or 5 times, we all know not a thing would have budged in the back of the truck. I closed my talk at the last time I was here in town with, what you do for yourself is fleeting. It dies with you. What you do for others has unending benefit and is eternal. This club exemplifies that to the max. Thank you for inviting me to be part of this evening tonight.
Set So we know as a family, Camp Manitou-Lin creates an amazing experience for all kids, all summer long. And as you heard, I began as President and CEO in January of 2016. I followed Ron after he retired, and I have to tell you that in my time, I've never had any experience with a Y Service Club. I've heard of them, but I'd never worked at a Y that had one. And so it's been very rewarding getting to understand the history of the club and knowing their commitment to camp. So when I travel to conferences, I just love sharing the stories of the White Elephant Sale with my colleagues from across the country, because they can't comprehend, not at all, the extensive effect and the impact of the White Elephant Sale. It's absolutely one of the most incredible events I've witnessed in my 40 years within the Y. And so as you've heard, $2 million that this service club has given to Camp Manitou-Lin over the lifetime of the club. But I'm also wanting to break that down in just the last 10 years. And so the period of time that I've been able to experience the club, they've donated over $500,000 to Camp Manitou-Lin. Really remarkable. So I hope as you leave the celebration tonight, you have a really good feeling about the club. But then you also had a really great time here at Meijers Gardens. But I ask you to do me a favor. Don't forget to call a few friends. They might have phone. So tell them what they missed and share a story or two of tonight. But then as time passes, fall turns to winter turns to spring. I ask that you think back to tonight. Think again of the image that I asked you to relive of your youth. And think about the opportunity that stretched you, or the adult that encouraged you. And then I ask you to act. Donate to camp. Sponsor a camper. Drop off your gently used treasures for the White Elephant Sale. Volunteer at the sale. Join the service club. Just whatever works for you. But continue to support. Continue to help to get kids to camp to enjoy those special, life-changing experiences that just can't happen in any other place. So once again, thank you for celebrating this incredible milestone with us. And to all the members of the Y Service Club, past and present, thank you for your unwavering commitment to strengthen the youth in every neighborhood across West Michigan. And congratulations on a century of service.
112 years ago, a vision was born, a vision to create a place where children could come, enjoy the outdoors, and discover a sense of self and learn a little bit about who they are. That vision was YMCA Camp Manitoulin, a place that has been a sanctuary for friendship, for being outdoors, and for getting back to what really matters for 112 years.
From the very beginning, this dream was made possible by generosity. The Leesveld family donated the land that would become our home, a gift that planted the seeds for everything we've built since. Over the decades, cabins rose from the ground, trails were carved through the woods, and generations of campers discovered a place they would never forget. This story isn't just about camp. It's about the people who made it possible. For 100 years, the YMCA Service Club has been the heartbeat behind so much of what we do. You've given your time, your treasure, and your talents to ensure that every child who comes here has an unforgettable experience. From building the homes where our staff live, to creating a brand new dining hall, to adding the water toys and an accessible fishing dock on our lake, you have turned our dreams into reality. Every nail, every board, every gift has been an investment in the lives of kids. But why does this matter? Because camp truly changes lives. It gives kids a sense of tradition, a sense of place where they belong. It's a place where they learn resilience, independence, and empathy. It's where they discover that they are capable of more than they ever imagined. And in a world that often feels disconnected, camp is a place where real connections happen, face to face, heart to heart. It's where friendships are formed and where kids leave with confidence that will carry them through life. I think of a camper who arrived shy and unsure and left leading songs at campfire, smiling ear to ear. That is the power of camp. As we look to the future, I believe that YMCA Camp Manitou-Lin is uniquely positioned to be a true gem in the YMCA camping movement. We have something special here, a rural setting that feels a world away, yet is close to the communities that we serve. Our vision is bold, to grow to 100% capacity and create a camp experience that sets the standard for the entire YMCA camping movement. Imagine a camp where every cabin is full, where every child, regardless of background, feels welcome and included. Picture a waterfront buzzing with activity, Wilderness Center alive with discovery, and trails filled with laughter and learning. We see a future where our programs reflect the diversity and vibrancy of Western Michigan, where kids from every neighborhood come together to learn, grow, and lead. And that's why this matters now more than ever. We are living in a world where we desperately need caring, kind, empathetic, and strong leaders. Camp creates those leaders. It helps give kids the tools that they need to navigate life with confidence, compassion, and courage. And that's the future that we're building, and we can't do it without you. To the YMCA Service Club, thank you for a century of faithfulness, generosity, and vision. Because of you, thousands of kids have a place to belong, a place to grow, and a place to dream. Here's to the next 100 years of changing lives together. Thank you.
Volunteers and went around and talked with each of our club members. We didn't sell hot dogs, we didn't sell furniture. We asked them to reach in their pocket and make a gift. And we received all kinds of gifts. We received $110,800.